Alrighty, so really quickly, I wanted to go over the sort of consecutive victories thing that they sort of added with this. I think it was the last update where they added Zeldris and Chandler. Honestly, it's kind of a cool update, to be honest. Like, I don't play a lot of PvP in general anymore, just because I don't really like how the metas end up working out most of the time. But when I do kind of get into that like PvP mood, because I don't play PvP a whole lot, especially geared PvP, I end up going against people who are quite a bit lower than me, just on average. Like, I'll end up having quite a bit of a CC lead on them. So I think it's very nice that I can kind of go through, and if I can win consecutively over, a period of time, or just, over a certain amount of wins or whatever, they give me extra points for winning, so that way it can kind of get me away from the players who don't really need to be playing against me, and I can try to like push myself to a bracket where it's more evenly matched. I just think that's a really cool sort of feature that they probably needed a long time ago, because ever since I've started playing geared PvP in general, like, it's always been one of those things where it's like, okay, like, I don't really need to be going against this person, but more often than not, I end up going against people who are just quite a bit lower than me, and I always end up feeling pretty bad about that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of nice. Like, obviously, kind of like this guy. Like, this guy's got a pretty decent team. Obviously, he's using Ludo to a pretty decent potential here. So, I mean, there's definitely a chance that I lose this for sure. Like, he's already gotten rid of Rim. But, it's just one of those things. Like, if I'm playing against lower tier players most of the time, and I can, progress higher and try to rank up and get away from it, so that way it's a bit of an even match, it feels a lot more... it feels like it's a better situation for everybody in that regard, kinda. I don't have any cards in hand for this secret technique, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna have to go for it either way here. I do like playing geared PvP every now and then, though. Like, geared PvP is just kind of fun because, like, obviously, what else are you gonna use your sort of gear for? So it is nice to be able to go into this game mode, but sometimes I just feel bad playing on it because, I'm going to be so much higher than a lot of the players that I'm going against, and it just really ends up giving me sort of like a bad feeling, I guess, just by going against players who really shouldn't be going against me. So I think I'm actually going to lose this fight here, so that's actually nice, actually. Like, it's pretty... not rare, I guess. Like, I do win most of my matches in ungeared PvP, but it's definitely better to go against people who actually stand a chance, I guess, instead of it just being a complete steamroll. Okay, so I'm pretty much dead here either way. I want to go for that card right there, but if I go for this, I don't think it'll kill. Because it doesn't do any damage at level 1, and yeah, I'm dead either way. Of course, I really need to turn stamps off in this game. That's so annoying. But either way, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of like a fun sort of, just like an update that they did. Like, it's kind of cool. So, what a perfect representation of the fantastic matchmaking system and the wonderfully non-toxic community of this game. Either way, I did the one last time, but the dogs were barking and stuff like that in the way. But I was going to try to show that I got 30 points just off of a win last time, so it was actually kind of nice because normally you get around 15 points per win, and making it to where it doubles that sort of and gets you out of the lower brackets a lot faster, I think is going to be beneficial, not just to you for trying to get higher up so that way you can get more coins and more points, etc., but it makes the lower players have sort of a better experience, because if you're just killing their team every single game, you don't need to be in that bracket kind of thing. So that's the one thing that I don't really like about the game. Like, I think not necessarily that you shouldn't D-rank, but I think once you reach a new bracket or something like that, kind of like with ungeared, you maybe should stay there, because I mean, I know you're gonna have to build a whole new set of gear for like a new team if they come out, or like whatever you're trying to use, but I don't think that the lower players should really be penalized for trying to play against you. Like them just trying to have fun with a geared team, and then they run up against somebody who's just way out of their league. So I don't know, just something fun I kind of wanted to touch on, because I've been playing a little bit of PvP with this whole PvP event that's going on right now and everything like that. So definitely let me know your thoughts if you guys have been playing a lot of PvP recently, or like, you know, if you just haven't been having fun just using this mechanic or anything like that in general. Let me know. So that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this wasn't like a super crazy video or anything like that, but it's kind of a dead week this week. So I'm going to be making probably a couple of videos on this, and then there's a couple of videos that I have ideas for other mobile games that I kind of want to throw out this week while we're kind of in like a dry spell up until this next banner comes out and everything like that. So feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.